Welcome back to NC Bassin. Today I'm on a pond that I can put my john boat in. The other pond 2 days ago was killing with the jerk baits. I'm hoping I can recreate that here. Last week I caught a 277 out of here. And this week I just realized I forgot my scale. So I'm gonna go with try to catch a fish over 18 inches. I'm saying that fish was about 18 inches, probably a little less. So 18-inch fish or bigger is the goal for today. Maybe I'll just load the boat on a jerk bait like I did at the other pond. That'd make me really happy. Lake Norman was a struggle yesterday. The ponds are biting. I've been 3 days in a row. It's cloudy. This is a good day to go. I had to scare. It looked like the trolling motor wasn't working, but I just had weeds. The weeds dried up and clogged the trolling motor up. It wouldn't turn on. It was locked up, but got the weeds out. I need this trolling motor to work at least for me. That'd have been bad, but so hopefully I can get out here and kill them on the jerk bait. Hopefully they'll bite topwaters. It's real nice and cloudy right now. A cold front just came in. It's still not cold yet, but the temperature's dropping. Hopefully they'll fire these fish up and they'll start biting. There's some big fish in here. I don't know where they've been, but hopefully I can catch some big fish. The water's dropping, so they might be deep. Let's see how it goes. What in the world? You got a bluegill. The tiniest bass ever. Yeah, the tiniest bass ever. Hit it so soft I couldn't even feel him hit it. That's why I come pond fishing. That right there. There's one, finally. Damn. He's all of 2 inches long. Are there any big fish in this pond? Like there used to be. I mean, the smallest fish you'll ever see. The bait was probably bigger. There, he hooked himself. I thought that was grass for a second. Oh man, these are tiny. I mean, tiny. Dang, he hit it hard. And he's hooked weird. First real fish of the day. He's no 18-incher. Telling you guys, I went around the pond with topwaters. They will not fall for topwaters. So I have to give topwaters a chance. And he was skinny. I got a couple of nibbles on topwaters. Had one fish that might have been decent size. That fish is about to starve. Look how skinny he is. Another little guy. The biggest one of the day. That's a tiny one too. Hooked weird. The jerk bait's out fishing everything, I'll tell you that much. And it may just be something different, because I fish for these fish so much. Like the other pond, I just don't throw jerk baits that much. I was catching them here in March on the same exact bait. Caught a crappie out of here too, actually. Another guy. But they are loving the jerk bait. I mean, they're little. They won't hit topwaters. Nope. Another one hooked in the back. He's all of 5 inches long. God. I mean, they are out here. I mean, maybe that's my problem with topwaters. They're just right off the weed line out here close to quick release. Thanks, fish. You gotta be kidding me. These fish are everywhere. And that's one thing, guys. You gotta start catching them. You attract other fish over here. They want to know what all the commotion's about. Biggest fish of the day, right there. He just wanted to see what's going on with all these other fish going crazy. And he's not 18 inches, but he's probably 15 or 16. That's a decent one. They are over here killing, guys. he's almost 17. 16 3/4. It's not a bad fish. Nope, he's probably bigger than, he's probably about the same size or maybe bigger than anyone I caught the other day. I'd say he's a 2-pounder. I'm not able to really see him as good today. Hit it. I'm just seeing my bait get knocked sideways. Oh, he's tiny. That's why jerkbait works so good, because there's so many tiny fish in here that'll eat it. I wonder if he's the one I seen swirling up there. Well, I've caught him before. Messed up tail guy. It's been a while though. He hasn't grown much. When did I catch him? Like June? He's got a messed up tail. Looks like a herring or maybe a snap turtle got him when he was young. Well guys, it's like a repeat of the last pond video I had. These fish love a shadow wrap. If you guys don't have one, pick one. The ripstop is probably just as good. I haven't tried it, but you can't get too deep in these ponds and this thing just really kills them. At the lake, I like the little deeper diving version, but these fish obviously don't want to hit top waters. I threw top waters, and really when I'm sitting here, I've not heard any fish hit top. It seems like the only time these fish hit top is when the dragonflies and the bugs come out, and those are tiny guys. But you can see these guys will kill this. I'm not even getting bit on the baton right now. That's how, when it's cloudy, these fish are roaming. They want something moving, but these fish are too skittish to hit top water. And I've tried, I got one bite on the lipless. I'm trying to throw lipless out here deep. And I even drug a shaky head. It's too much grass. Even out here 8 foot deep, there's a ton of grass. But this thing is going through the grass just fine. I can keep it up right above the grass, and these fish are just hiding behind like little humps and spots in the grass. They come out and eat it. This grass is too thick for them to actually go up in the grass, but they're right on the edges of it. And this thing is getting bit. They're definitely small. Obviously, the big fish are probably deep. Even the little fish are out near the middle of the pond, but they're not that deep. This thing kills. If you guys want to throw it, I'm throwing 12-pound red label fluoro. You gotta throw fluoro to be able to feel fish bite for one, and to keep your bait from floating up. You get that sinks. You want it sinking line for sure. 6-3-1 Shimano Casitas, and this X-Age glass rod, it's cranking rod. I mean, it's really has a, if you guys can see that, a parabolic bend. You small hooks, you gotta have that moderate action rod, and I like a medium so I can, the fish will play out, and these little tiny hooks won't. I'm still bending the hooks when I was flipping them in the other day, but see today the fish are so small they're not even bending my hooks. Definitely need to change hooks often. Use the same hooks. Actually, finally seen a topwater tiny fish, probably bluegill hit right there, but hopefully get back out here and catch some bigger fish. Towards the bush, not away from it. Fish. Good one. Good fish. For a jerkbait fish. Of course, I had to stop at this pond, guys, before I went home. That's a nice one. It's a dang toad. Oh no, get out of that. That's a 3-pounder. That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. 3-pounder. Finally got him, guys. He was hooked bad. Look what he did to my hook. And that wasn't even the part he was hooked with. He destroyed it, but that is a nice one right there. Probably 18-inch fish on the dot. My ruler's up there. He might be 18 1/4. That's a 3-pounder though. That's what I want to see out of this pond. Maybe the big fish are biting today. Yes. Back in there. Biggest fish of the day, probably 3-pounder. Oh, he had a long fight and hooked bad and swims right to the bush. Nice one. And only the bigger fish are biting today. Finally got one on the swim jig. I'm trying not to catch them on the jerkbait. They keep biting the jerkbait. His wake looked like he was a giant, but it's a 2-pounder. Finally, something on the swim jig. Got a gray Hackney swim jig with a right bait skirt and a right baits fuzzy beaver. And that's like a 2 1/4. Could have used that fish yesterday in the tournament, both these fish, and won it. The bigger fish are biting today. God. God. He was on there. Now I'm on a stick. God, he pulled me up under the stick. Well, guys, go ahead and call it a day. They're not biting here today, but I caught 16 other days, so I think those fish just weren't biting because they've already been caught. So that was probably half the population in this pond. But the bigger fish were biting. A 3 and a 2 pounder, can't complain about that. Just lost a nice, I don't know what, just took the jig and pulled me up in the brush. I only had 12-pound fluoros, so I couldn't get him out. Immediately got hung up too. I think he got off right off the bat. Hopefully he spit the jig. We got guys over here taking home all the big bluegill. So, I mean, there goes the bass's food. I lost a big crappie too, I forgot about, but hopefully he just catches bluegill and don't keep any bass. But catch some little bass, that'll be fine. Hopefully don't keep the big bass. But that's what happens. I mean, this pond gets fish, as you can see, but he's using live bait. Hopefully he doesn't catch anything big, but I'm sure he has before. Hopefully he lets the bigger fish go. But it was a decent day. Got 2 big ones at this pond. Had to stop on the way home. It's cloudy. I'll give this pond a rest for a while. Hopefully get back on the lake. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next video.